Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talk. So I noticed this fake stream media report on Sky News about UK preppers. Now, I don't recall seeing this on the fake stream media in the UK before. Maybe there is a report, but if so, I've missed it. And it's also reported in a positive way, I noticed. Now, if you recall, I was talking about doing this over a year ago. Nothing crazy, just get a little extra each week when you do your shopping. Of course, buy non-perishable tin food, etc. and store it away for a rainy day. Because I said, and many others said, that the prices were going to rise. That was a year ago. And if nothing bad happens, at least you have a load of food that you bought at a much cheaper price. But now we see this in the fake stream media, actually kind of promoting the idea of prepping. But the difference is, it's at a time when the prices are very high. Now I can think of a few reasons why this report now exists. Can you? Here is a clip.
So how long have you been preparing this particular store for?
This room I set up at the start of this year, so it's coming up on 12 months really.
Barry hopes for the best, but is preparing for the worst.
How much food do you have here?
Well, my goal now is to have enough food for 3 of us for 6 months. That's my goal, because you just don't know.
Barry is a prepper, someone that builds a stockpile because they see a major crisis ahead.
The cost of living crisis, power outages, fuel shortages, those things I'm well prepared for now. 5 years ago, if I'd have told you there was going to be a huge war in Europe and a global pandemic, would you believe it? Make no mistake, those things will happen again, and I'd just rather be ready.
Barry's asked us not to show his identity, and in fact it's something that quite a few of the preppers we've spoken to for this report have asked of us, and it's not because they're embarrassed about what they do, it's that if there is a crisis, they don't want people to know where they live, who they are, and how much they have.
Because some preppers believe a big crisis could lead to civil unrest. Barry's air guns are just a hobby, but he's ready for a breakdown of law and order.
Okay, so this report then goes on to talk very positively about prepping. And you notice they focus on these air rifles. It's just a hobby. Yeah. Now, there's a few reasons, I believe, for this report. I'll start with the optimistic one first. It could be, right? It could be that this manufactured price hike has gone maybe as far as it can. People are not buying as much food in the supermarkets due to the price rises, and they want to start bringing the prices down, maybe in the new year. So before that happens, maybe they are trying with this propaganda to get people to buy, certain people to buy food in bulk at these incredibly high prices. Only problem is they would be doing it when the prices are, of course, very high, which they weren't a year ago. That was the time to do it, before the price rises came in, yeah? Which means that maybe, and I say maybe, the prices will soon start to fall, maybe in the new year. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being optimistic here. I mean, the petrol prices have come down recently, although you notice they are not at the price they were before they raised them. They always do that, whack the price up really high, then reduce it down, but it never comes back to the price it was originally before the so-called crisis, yeah? Another reason why this report might be materializing now is to highlight prepping in the UK's public consciousness, yeah? Because they are planning maybe to try and stop it, or bringing in limits or rationing of some kind, maybe a law to stop people from doing it. I've heard of rumours of this before in other countries, I believe. This report, it may be positive, but that's how the fake stream media work. They manufacture a positive report, and then a few days later, you will see them manufacture a negative report complaining about it. It's the Hegelian dialectic. It's how they work. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on this curious report. Let us know what you think in the comments. It's just a quick video from me. As always, thanks for listening. Come and subscribe to hugotalks.com. As I've said, more and more videos will be uploaded on there in the future and not on these third-party platforms. And if you subscribe to the site, you will then be notified direct from the original source whenever a new video is uploaded. And oh yeah, and I will make those videos downloadable on the site in future for those asking. Okay? See you later.